here. So we're going to talk for a moment about how a reinsurer would use the blockchain. Blockchain-powered reinsurer they raised $14 million worth of capital in order to build a decentralized reinsurance market. Now, what is reinsurance? In a nutshell, what reinsurance is the insurance behind your insurance policy. So let's say you go out and you buy a house for $500,000 and you go to Farmers Insurance and they insure your house, okay? So your insurance company issues you a homeowner's policy. It insures the house and all of its contents and a couple outbuildings, and basically gives you the peace of mind to know that if you get into a hurricane like it was what is trampling through Florida today, that you're going to have a chance to rebuild and gain back your property. But the challenge, though, is if Farmers were down in the Tampa Bay area where that hurricane was hitting and going through, they would be liable for a lot of damage in a singular event. And so in a couple of days, they could rack up billions of dollars worth of liability to pay out to homeowners. So what happens is the minute Farmers goes and sells you a policy, they turn right around and have an automatic reinsurance contract with a company that takes back some of that insurance for themselves. So part of your premium that you pay Farmers is to pay for the primary amount of coverage. In fact, you'll pay them the bulk of the policy premium simply because they're going to be settling the claims. They're going to be paying the first, let's say, $50,000 to $100,000 of the claim, and they're going to be doing all the adjusting and all of the paperwork and everything that goes along. They're the people that are the face of the companies that are insuring the house or the property there. So the point here is that if you had a smart contract in a blockchain that would execute and immediately be triggered when there's a situation, you would immediately have payout without having to engage a bunch of clerical type people in order to push paper around to look at the policy, read the policy, make sure, the lawyers take care of looking at the policy, making sure that that is a particular claim that was payable, on and on and on it goes. In other words, insurance is just a contract, and smart contracts are just contracts. They're very, very similar. In fact, a smart contract can be made exactly parallel with any type of legal contract that is available to pay money. And so this reinsurance company is literally going to take and create smart contracts that get automatically executed whenever one of their customers that they're backing up or reinsuring comes up with a new policy, automatically puts the policy in force for the reinsurance, and then when it has a claim triggered, automatically pays the company like Farmers or primary insurer is what they call them. The neat thing about this article, too, is this picture here. That's a picture of the floor of Lloyd's of London. Now, Lloyd's of London is a very complex entity in and of itself. It does a lot of these commonplace sort of homeowners reinsurance contracts, yes. But what it also has is it also has a whole desk of underwriters that get these wild, strange claims like mega yachts and huge sky-rise buildings that don't have a cookie-cutter way of writing the insurance. So that's what Lloyd's of London does. But Lloyd's of London is a popular example of a reinsurance company. They do not write primary insurance except in some very exotic cases where you've got very, very high value items for a particular type of deal, like ensuring the physical well-being of an actor that has a career and relies on his or her being able to function and he or she get into an accident where an arm is broken or a leg is broken or face disfigured or anything like that, Lloyd's of London would be the place that you'd get that kind of insurance. So having a blockchain in this situation, incredibly strong way and manner of reducing a lot of costs. You see, the one thing in this picture is that there's a lot of people. And it takes, in the current insurance market, a lot of people to execute and push the paper around for all these contracts. Having a smart contract is going to make it a lot easier for all of us to get better insured, faster claims paid, and better peace of mind. So that's our topic about the reinsurance market beginning to get into blockchain.